Welcome, everybody, to Mount St. Joseph Academy. We are at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, and it is a Thursday night here. We are on the 5th day of February, and it is JV Boys Basketball. We are getting ready to present to you, and the Proctor Phantoms are here as visitors tonight on the MSJ courts, and the Mounties, of course, the host team here tonight. So just about ready to tip this one off here in just a second. There at center circle, you see number 33, James Alt, and number 14 is Jordan Weezy. And those are the two guys going to jump it up here at center court. And we are underway. So our first possession is going to belong to Proctor, albeit for just a very short period of time, as they are out of bounds and the ball going back to MSJ on the possession. So the Mounties with it for the first time here tonight. Mounties shot will go up from the left side. This one will be off the rim, no good, rebounded. It was Isaiah Reed that took that shot, and this is Isaiah with it with possession there, so we are going to get a call here. That will be a foul, so MSJ is going to keep it. Mountie boys will be inbounding here at the baseline. Okay, we get a Proctor shot taken from the right side, and that one goes out of bounds. Proctor boys go back to full court pressure. This is JV Boys Basketball. We're going to run down everybody's name here on both rosters as we get the opportunity. We'll see number 35, Isaiah Reed, inbounding it here for MSJ. He gets it in play to Will Mormondo. This is Will right here wearing the number 4. Right back to Reed. And now goes back to Mormondo at the point position. This is Will between circles. Will's going to get a little help. This is Landon McClellan now. Landon drive to the basket, puts up a little runner, misses the shot, rebound underneath, right back up was James Alt. And it looks like James got fouled, so he'll be on the line. He'll shoot 2, should be shooting 2. That's one of your officials over there, Ed Delory to the right, and that is Roger Stanley in the paint there as the other official. Both fine officials here in the state of Vermont. Do a lot of local games here that we see. All right, first free throw is up, no good. Still looking for our first point, just about a minute gone here in this contest. JV Boys Basketball, Martin McDonough Gymnasium. We're on Convent Avenue in Rutland. Michael Guerrero, number 33 there, pulled down that rebound. So we'll watch this very early in the contest, just underway. These guys getting a feel for these defenses, and good to see two of our Rutland County teams here on the floor, both Division 4. MSJ moved down to the Division 4 ranks, so West Rutland also among those teams. All right, here's a shot over on that right wing, and that one's going to be up by Cameron Confrancesco. This one is off the rim, rebounded by the Mounties. So McClellan setting up with it now. McClellan, nice little ball handling ability right there. He shows you. There's a shot up. That one halfway down, in and out. Phil Welsh put that one up. Mountie rebound, though. They kick it back out on top. Mormondo had it for a moment. Now McClellan back over to the right sideline. So Mountie's resetting that offense. Here's Mormondo right now in the middle. They get a double team on him. Looked like he wanted to shoot and decided against that. And this time the ball stripped clean of the Mounties. So that will be take away there by Proctor. Proctor drive underneath the basket. Jordan Weezy put up a shot, misses. Isaiah Reed the rebound. Quick work getting it down the floor there, and he had a loose ball there. Was recovered by Proctor's Liam Jones, and then Liam apparently hit that baseline. That was the official call right there. Okay, there is another pushing foul. Stops our clock with 5:24 left to go here in the first quarter. And Isaiah Reed in the act of shooting was fouled, so he'll get 2. Foul, by the way, will be on Proctor's Jordan Weezy. Proctor coach, head coach, Bill Crosman. Assistant coach is Carter Crosman. Crosman's making some changes in there. A couple of new players coming in. That's Bill and Carter right here at the sideline, as you see, the coach and assistant coach for Proctor, as I just mentioned. Isaiah Reed got our first basket of the ball game right there. MSJ up on top 1-0. The second shot is up. This will be in and out. And there's a beauty. Out on top, we're going to have to fix the net on that one. That one just drained it, and Cash 40er hit that one. Cash is going to get 3 on that. Pops that net inside out up there. They have to go up there and fix that. Now we're ready to go. All right, here come the Proctor JVs down the floor. All right, we are going to have an out of bounds right there at the sideline. Looks like out off the Mounties. Here's Weezy for Proctor. That's going to inbound it. Inbounds to Dominic Bordeaux. Dominic over there pretty much by himself. Kind of left him alone over there on the sideline, but the pass not going to quite get there and goes to out of bounds. Back to MSJ. 4:48 left to go. First quarter action, 4-0. Home team, MSJ JV's up on top. Here's Isaiah Reed with a nice quick break down the floor. Isaiah put up to Phil Welsh. Phil put up the shot. Now Cash 40 are tapping it back up there. Another shot. All right, good rebounding effort, obviously. 3 shots. James Alt on that third one will get the 2. MSJ on top, 6-0 now, leading Proctor. Here are the Proctor guys in the paint. They get their first basket right there. That's Chance Covey, number 23. That'll hit that basket. That was a 3-second violation, if I heard that correctly, on MSJ. Somebody too long in the paint there, and back to Proctor it goes. Now we get a double dribble here at this end of the floor. All right, a couple of more Proctor guys coming in as replacements. Once again, we'll try and get those names as we move along the way. Mounties inbounded. MSJ now bringing the ball down over the half-court line into the front court. There's an MSJ shot attempt. That'll come off the glass. James Alt. There's a turnover, and Isaiah Reed going to get a shot off. Rebounded by Proctor. 3:28 left to go here, first quarter. All right, that is a full timeout, as you may have just heard. So we have 3:24 left to go, first quarter. It's MSJ 6 and Proctor 2. Timeout on the floor. More coming up. Okay, timeout over with. Proctor getting ready to inbound it, as they do. 3:23 left to go here, first quarter. There's McClellan with some good hands there. Taps that one out of there as a turnover by Proctor. McClellan goes for a reverse layup try. Got not the best angle underneath there, but did get off a shot. So pretty good hustle on his part for sure. Knocked it free and then did get a shot off. Proctor with the rebound. Here's Weezy at the other end, and that a wide open 3. Very good look at it. Very good attempt by Jordan Weezy. Not going to go. Isaiah Reed with the rebound. Gets it to McClellan. McClellan, excellent ball handler that puts up a nice little floater. Landed McClellan left side with that right-handed shot. 6-8 feet out there, and pop that in for the 2. Good defense. MSJ's Isaiah Reed will slap that one, as you just saw, out of bounds there. That was a pass intended in the middle. It's going to stay with Proctor, though, so he'll be inbounding at the baseline. All right, out of bounds by Proctor, so they turn it over there. This is Isaiah Reed down the floor. Okay, out of bounds sideline, as you just saw. The officials are going to give it to Proctor, so they will be the inbounding team. Let's get our inbounder squared away here, and we'll be ready to go. This is Riley Ujair, number 32, that puts the ball in play. That's a beautiful shot. There's going to be a foul over the back. That should be two, and a free throw coming. Cameron Confrancesco takes it right down the middle, puts up that little floater. Beautiful little shot off the square of the glass. The two is good. There we go. They finally put it up on the board. And there was a foul on that play, that over-the-back foul by Isaiah Reed. So Isaiah's going to get his first personal foul, and Confrancesco will be on the line. He'll shoot one. Good hands in there defensively by, well, Liam Sear there. The ball was Mounty's ball. Almost lost there. Liam got it back. This is Liam with a shot, and that one over the top of the rim. Good wide open look at it. Good try. Rebound out of the side. Desmond O'Kelly. Ochely. Confrancesco put up a jumper, missed it, got his own rebound, goes right back up. That was Cameron Confrancesco right there with that shot. Good for the two, makes it a 1-point ball game with that shot. Good first quarter here as we got 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Okay, Proctor will be putting the ball in play here. As you can see, Cameron Confrancesco will bring it down the floor. Desmond Ochely on that shot attempt. Now the ball goes out of bounds here as we see at the baseline. Proctor keeps it. Chance Covey on the inbound. Nice drive into the paint. Good shot attempt. Michael Guerrero. Going to miss it though. He's with the rebound. Thomas Yadow on there for Mounties with that shot attempt. All right, some violation there against Proctor. Mounties inbound. We've got 8 seconds here. Should be time for a shot. Let's see if we get one off. There is Will Mormondo with just seconds left in the first quarter, and that will end our first quarter. So we're going to show you the clock here as this quarter ends. Home team, MSJ JV's 8, Proctor 7. Second quarter coming up. All right, second quarter just getting underway here from Martin McDonough Gymnasium. MSJ Mountie boys hosting Proctor. This is MSJ in the white here. MSJ possession. Will Mormondo over in that left corner. Will with a nice little floater there. Comes in baseline, got a little closer, saw some room, puts that up. Very nicely done. MSJ 10, Proctor 7. And there is the response at the other end of the floor. Just as nicely done by Cameron Confrancesco for Proctor. Keeps it a 1-point ball game. I think we're going to have an out of bounds here. Yep, Mounty's going to turn it over. Not able to get to it there. We'll get some turnovers here, both ends of the floor. Right back to Proctor. Here's Mormondo with a good block on that shot by Confrancesco. Got a little hand on it. Here's Cash Fortier coming over the half-court line for the Mounties. That pass is intercepted. It's going to be a 2-on-1 to Confrancesco. And that one set up by Desmond Ochely. We got a Coach Cavalieri timeout here. MSJ bench wants a time here. So we got all of a sudden a little run Proctor there. They take the lead for the first time. So timeout on the floor. It's now Proctor 11, MSJ 10. All right, timeout is over with. And a pass taken away there by Proctor's Tyler Harrington, new into the ballgame. Nice drive to the free throw line. Dominic Bordeaux, you just saw hit that shot for the Proctor JVs. They lead it now 13-10. Here's Cash Fortier at the half court for MSJ. Landon McClellan inside to Liam Sear. Tip back up. I believe that was Sear that did it. We'll give him credit for that. Couple of attempts there. Back to a 1-point ball game. 13-12. MSJ lead. Well, there is travel and all that activity. MSJ's Phil Welsh coming into the contest. Cash Fortier will sit down. MSJ is number 33, James Alt. 15, Phil Welsh. 35 is Isaiah Reed. 30 is Cash Fortier. We'll get you more in just a second. Phil Welsh over the half-court line. Here's number 1, Liam Sear. Number 4 is Will Mormondo. I think I got most of them right there. There's a shot coming in, and underneath that will be a shot by Nick Bauer. That's another guy I didn't mention. Nick got fouled, and the basket is good. Number 5 is Thomas Yadow. 21, as I said, Nick Bauer. 2, Landon McClellan. 1, Liam Sear. And I'm pretty sure that's everybody. We had a foul that was committed right there by Tyler Harrington. So this will indeed be a 3-point play. Very nicely done. MSJ end of the floor. Nick Bauer, one of the freshmen on this team, new into the game. Nick puts up 3 points. MSJ retakes the lead, 15-13. Proctor with a shot, Mounties with a rebound. Here comes Mormondo down the floor. This will be a foul. All right, we had a foul there previously on Dominic Bordeaux. MSJ, I think, took too much time trying to get it in play or lost it out of bounds right there on the inbound play. So here we see Proctor with it. Couple of Proctor shots. Jordan Weezy, Tyler Harrington each getting a shot off. Not Gonna go though. Mounties with a rebound. MSJ in the middle. Nice block. Good defensive play there. Justin Brookins. And a good fast break down the floor. That'll be finished off by a Jordan Weezy layup. And that right there, folks, will tie us up at 15 apiece. All right, there's a pushing foul. That'll be on the Mounties. MSJ's Landon McClellan is going to pick up the foul with just under 4 minutes, actually, left to go here in the first half. Tied up at 15-15. Good JV game we're watching. Varsity edition of this will be coming up directly after. There's a nice move down low for Proctor's Jordan Weezy. Sophomore on the Phantom team hits a nice bucket. Gives Proctor back the lead 17-15. There's Isaiah Reed coming in left side, goes through the lane, tries a shot there that'll be a little bit off. Rebounded by Proctor. And now Reed going to commit a foul at the other end of the floor as Jordan Weezy trying to go up for a shot. And we'll see number 14, Weezy, on the line to shoot. You'll probably see Isaiah Reed's number going up on the board there. No, I guess I'm going to correct that. It's going to be Will Mormondo that will pick up the foul. Okay, so Mormondo getting the foul and all that activity. Jordan Weezy with 2 shots coming, hits his first. Here comes James Alt into the ball game. We ran down the whole MSJ roster for you. I'm going to try to get to the Proctor roster here in just a second. Have Jordan Weezy, sophomore, on the line shooting. Just 3 sophomores on this team. Dominic Bordeaux is a sophomore. And Michael Guerrero is the other sophomore. Free throw is good. 19-15. Here's Isaiah Reed. That's a traveling violation. All right, Coach Crosman going to the bench as you see 3 new Proctor guys coming into the lineup. The traveling violation gives it back to the Mounties with 3:04 left to go here in this first half. We're second quarter action. McClellan's 3-point shot attempt a little bit short. Here comes Weezy down the floor with it for Proctor. Going up for a shot, Mormondo with a nice block, cleanly done. Correct that. That was number 15. That was Phil Welsh that blocked that. Very nicely. Going to stay with Proctor. They'll inbound with 2:42. That's a sideline violation there on the inbounds. Isaiah Reed got a shot off, gets knocked out of bounds, stays with the Mounties. They'll inbound with 2:22 left to go first half. Dominic Bordeaux on the steal. That was Bordeaux that just hit that 3. First shot was put up by Cameron Confrancesco. Missed it, got the rebound, kicked it out to Bordeaux, and then he got it. All net on that one. Here's Isaiah Reed. Isaiah's been taking some good shots here, and there was one right there. Just not dropping for him here at the moment. Ball's going back to Proctor. Confrancesco will bring it over the half-court line. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the half. All right, good teamwork, MSJ. They get it in underneath the basket. Shot by James Alt is good. There's a three at the other end of the floor. Very nicely done. All on that shot. That was Chance Covey for Proctor. There we go. Isaiah Reed finding a nice little lane to the basket. Left-handed shot off the glass is good for the two. So we trade baskets. Francesco trying to put up that run, or does put up the runner, but he took an extra step, so they'll get him right there for the traveling violation. We have under 1/2 a minute, or actually 1 minute, about 58 seconds it shows. Full court pressure coming from Proctor. Will Mormondo with a beautiful shot. Nice little floater just in front of the free throw line. Left-handed shot. Drops in for two more for MSJ. 25-21, Proctor by 4. Proctor getting off a shot, not going to go. Here's Reed with the rebound. Armando, wide open shot for 3, top of the circle. Comes off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Weezy. Down the floor, long pass. Shooter too far under the basket to get a shot, but they get it out to Chance Covey, got it off a shot. 2 seconds, 1 second from the free throw line. And Mormondo lets one go, hit the glass, then the rim, and drops away as a missed shot, but that will be how we end the half. So how about we show you the scoreboard here as long as we're at the end of the half. There you go. It's the visitors. Proctor JV's 25, MSJ 21. We're at halftime. We'll show you the beautiful court here at MSJ. I always like this nice shot here of the Mountie Court and the logo up there, top of your screen. MSJ's Martin McDonough Gymnasium. It's halftime. More coming up. All right, we are ready to go here. Start our second half. Third quarter action is now underway. Our score, if you're just joining us, is Proctor, the visiting team here, 25, MSJ 21. JV boys basketball. We'll show you the official right there giving that traveling signal, so that's violation. Proctor gives it back to MSJ. Looks like Proctor's going to go with a little bit of pressure here to start this third quarter. Mounties with some pretty good ball handlers. Will Mormondo is one, Isaiah Reed another. Landon McClellan. Here's Reed, drives into the paint with it. Kicks it out to McClellan. McClellan, good ball handling, and moves it to the free throw line. Pass underneath, get a shot. Tipped back up by Isaiah Reed. Couple of Mountie shots. Here's Mormondo. Trying to keep it in play there at the baseline. And that one is going to go out of bounds, so it's going to stay with MSJ. Will Mormondo will be the inbounder. Isaiah Reed shot partially blocked. Weezy with the rebound for Proctor. Francesco now down the floor with it. Nice reverse layup. Beautifully done there by Michael Guerrero, number 33 for Proctor. MSJ wasting no time. Get Guerrero down there on the other end doing the defensive play. Blocking that shot. Mounties keep it. Isaiah Reed will be inbounding from the baseline. Inside MSJ, couple of shots. The last one you saw, the one that went in, was Isaiah Reed. Tipped it in with the left hand on the rebounding effort on the initial shot by James Alt. And there's Reed with the steal. Breakaway layup try, got fouled. And that will be Jordan Weezy. He's going to pick up the personal foul. So Weezy going to get foul number 2 on him. I guess that was before any shot attempt. We did see Reed take a shot, but looks like there was a little push before that happened, so they'll just inbound it here at the baseline. Confrancesco's shot is going to be a little short. Liam Jones in there, one of the starters here this half. Got the rebound. Proctor working it around and finds Michael Guerrero down low left side. They get him the ball and off the square of the glass for the two. 29-23. That's the biggest margin by either team here. We've seen the lead go back and forth a bit. Nice loose ball picked up there by Isaiah Reed. Reed is going to drop it in off the glass for the two. Nice feed to Confrancesco. Right-handed shot left side. Right underneath for the two. 31-25 now, Proctor. Okay, Reed picking up a traveling violation. 5:10 remaining left to go in the third quarter. It is Proctor 31, MSJ 25. There's a traveling violation. Up and down the floor we go, and travel gives it back to the Mounties. We have 4:38 left to go, third quarter. JV boys basketball once again from Martin McDonough Gymnasium on Common Avenue in Rutland. All right, that is a holding foul. That will be against Proctor's number 0, Dominic Bordeaux. Okay, Phil Walsh with a shot. And I think we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. We are. So we have 4:11 left to go here. Mounties want to take a timeout, and they trail 31-25 to the Proctor Phantoms. More coming up. Okay, time resumes with a couple of turnovers, as we just saw. Looks like it's going back to MSJ. 4:04 left to go, third quarter. That's a baseline violation, it looks like, against MSJ. So back to Proctor. Seen a bunch of turnovers here in this contest. So we're going to inbound this here again by the Proctor Phantoms. Oh, nice shot by Confrancesco right there. Cameron Confrancesco, little floater, one-handed shot, up, good for two. Good hustle there, trying to save that one in play from the sideline. Liam Jones. Didn't quite get there in time. It's going to be MSJ ball. Cash 40 will now inbound. Proctor using that full court pressure, as you see. And Will Mormondo with a nice left-handed touch for the two. 33-27. Proctor's lead is 6. Dominic Bordeaux shot off the rim, no good. Here comes Will Mormondo down the floor. Phil Welsh, top of the circle. Phil making a drive down low, and he get fouled. Ed Delury getting this foul here. going to be a foul on Liam Jones, non-shooting foul. We'll have Phil Welsh inbounding with 3:04 left to go here in this third quarter. Nice play on the inbounds. Right there, wide open, is Nick Bauer. They just flip him the ball, made that one look real easy. All right, so we just had a foul. Cameron Confrancesco picking up the foul here for Proctor. Phil Welch, nice block on that shot. Getting a bunch of turnovers here, and Proctor now with it. That will be a foul. This should put Dominic Bordeaux on the line to shoot, and Will Mormondo will be picking up a personal foul, his second. That coming with 2:28 left to go here in the third quarter. Okay, Liam Sear coming into the contest now. Phil Welsh will take a seat, so Coach Cavallari making some adjustments. Here is the second free throw, a good one by Dominic Bordeaux. Okay, we had a foul on Proctor's Dominic Bordeaux. That was the fifth team foul, by the way, so we will shoot 2 for that reason. So Will Mormondo is on the line to shoot 2. Just hits that first one. Will wears the number 4, one of the freshmen here on this team. Put some very good minutes in. One of the young Mounties. Thomas Yada with that reverse layup try. Mounties get the rebound, so they'll get another opportunity. Yada again on that try. Yes, not going to go, and a Proctor rebound. Here's Confrancesco down the floor. They get him the ball. He goes right in, right side, off the glass for the 2. 1:32 left to go here, third quarter, 36-30. Very close game. Good JV basketball here at McDonough Gymnasium. All right, so we have 1:20 left to go here in this third quarter, 36-30. Mounties going to their bench here in just a minute. We're going to have a new player coming in. Looks like Landon McClellan is going to be coming back in. On the line shooting, Nick Bauer. So here comes McClellan to replace Cash Fortier. 1:20 left to go here, third quarter. All right, second free throw is good. That makes it a 5-point ball game, 36-31. Here come the Phantoms. Ball knocked loose, so Proctor going to lose it. Good defense there, MSJ. Here's one for 3. Thomas Yaddo off the rim, no good. Rebound coming down. Jordan Weezy with it now for Proctor. Weezy putting up a shot there, got it partially blocked. Ball loose right back to Weezy. This is Jordan in the middle there. Can't find room for a shot. We'll kick it out, reset that offense. Nice move to the basket, Cameron Confrancesco. "16 seconds showing on the clock here. This is Confrancesco coming down the floor with it. Confrancesco shot is up and off the rim. One of the few he's missed here tonight. Rebound by the Mounties. Liam Sear. See if we get an MSJ shot off here. Time running out, 0 seconds. There's your buzzer shot by Landon McClellan. And that will end 3 quarters of basketball. There you go. There's the story. It's the visitors. Proctor JV's 38, MSJ 31. Fourth quarter coming up. Okay, that is the start of the fourth quarter. Going to be a good one here. 7-point difference here. Proctor with the lead. MSJ had the lead most of the first quarter there, and then Proctor getting that lead and hanging on to it. Here's a foul. All right, this will put MSJ on the free throw line with Nick Bauer shooting. Nick's going to shoot 2 as he was fouled while shooting, and the Proctor foul is going to be on Michael Guerrero. So we'll just watch this, see if we can close the gap here for MSJ. Going to be 3 on the shot there by Justin Brookins, number 15, I believe is the guy that just hit that. There's a travel at the MSJ end of the floor. That last one, though, made it a double-digit lead here for Proctor. So those are a little hurtful. We've got a 10-point lead for Proctor. Here's Brookins again trying for a three-pointer. All right, ball out of bounds there. The Phantoms will keep it. They'll inbound with 7:18 left to go in the contest. Confrancesco's shot is up, and this one is off the rim. And let's see here who the possession goes out of bounds. It's going to be possession MSJ. Landon McClellan, nice little shot there, a little floater from the left side. Right-hander he is, off the glass. Did that very nicely. Mounties needed that one. Get it back under 10 here. Here's a shot from the free throw line. Liam Jones putting that one up. Now we have a whistle. And the foul is on MSJ's Isaiah Reed. Isaiah getting his second foul here, and this is going to put on the line to shoot Michael Guerrero. Michael will shoot 2. All right, both teams putting some substitutions in. Seeing a lot of shuffling around going on here, and the final is under 7 minutes. This is Landon McClellan for the Mounties. Isaiah Reed still out there. Phil Welsh is out there. Cash Fortier is out there, and Will Mormondo are the Mountie 5. Good shot attempt by Landon McClellan off the front of the rim. Not going to go. Mormondo the rebound. Fortier shot over on that left side for 3. That one won't go. Here's Ken Francesco down the floor with it. Tried to pass off. Reed tips it away. And he goes end to end and stops up for a nice little 6-8 footer there. That's the shot for the Mounties. That's Ken Francesco at the other end of the floor there. Will go off the glass for 2. 44-35. 9-point advantage Proctor. Was 10, now just under 10. Mounties hanging tough. Proctor also doing the same here, not giving too much room. MSJ trying to sneak back in here. There's a beauty, Phil Welsh. Off the glass for 2. Landon McClellan shot from in front of the basket. Won't go. But then the ball came loose. Isaiah Reed came up with that loose ball, put the shot up, and ended up hitting the shot. But he goes down after hitting that shot. I don't know if he got hit. Don't see a foul there, but seems to be okay here. Okay, we have exactly 5 minutes left to go here in this contest. The score 44-39. Proctor leading MSJ. This is Mounties' Landon McClellan. Two shots in front from Will Mormondo. Going to hit the second one. 44-41, back to a 3-point ball game. So Mounties do close the gap. Good little run here in this fourth quarter. Okay, we are running up and down that floor at Mount St. Joseph Academy. And the ball goes out of bounds off Mounties. Proctor will inbound. MSJ going to full court pressure here with 4:07 left to go here in this game. That, I believe, is a sideline violation. So it was Dominic Bordeaux that apparently hit that sideline, gives it back to the Mounties with exactly 4 minutes showing on the clock left to go in this game. Mounties trailing here by 3. Cameron Confrancesco's had an excellent ball game, and right there drives to the basket, lays it up for the 2. MSJ's had a hard time trying to stop him tonight. Now we have a timeout here on the floor. So with 3:39 left to go in this contest, it's Proctor 46, MSJ 41. JV boys basketball continues after this timeout. Okay, timeout over with. Going to be a good 3 minutes and 35 seconds here. We have a 46-41 advantage, Proctor. Mounties get it inside in the paint, almost lose it. They get it back. Now, let's see, loose ball count. Francesco comes up with it. Still loose. Let's see, we're going to have a foul in all that activity. All right, Cameron Confrancesco just picked up his fourth foul. So Mounties will have it to inbound here at the sideline. Cash Fortier, the inbounder. They go right back to Cash. Here's Mormondo with it, top of the circle. Inside it goes. Let's see if we get a shot. That one's tipped. Going to be turned over back to Proctor. Riley Ujair with it. Confrancesco puts up a shot. That will come off the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Nice follow-up. And here's a shot attempt by Riley Ujair. Riley got fouled. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot two. And that will be on Thomas Yaddo. So Yaddo going to pick up the Mountie foul, his first. Mounties have just two team fouls. Proctor with three, so that's not a problem here at the moment. But that was a foul. Well, Riley Ujair was shooting, so he's on the line to shoot two. Back to the top of the Mountie circle, and you just saw Will Mormondo put that one through for three. Makes it a two-point ball game with that shot, 46-44. We knew we were going to have a nice finish down the home stretch here. Turning out to be a very good JV contest. Confrancesco's shot hung up there for a while, did not drop in. He hit it back to him for another shot. That one won't go. Now we're going to have a little reach-in foul there, I would look like there. Nick Bauer trying to get down the floor with it. I'm going to say that will be Michael Guerrero that will pick up the foul. And yes, it is. Michael's going to get his third foul. That's the team's fourth foul. So the next Proctor foul will put MSJ on the line. Okay, ball goes out of bounds here at the sideline. It's going to be inbounded by the Mounties, so they keep the possession. Phil Welsh right here to put it in play. Cash Fortier pass intercepted. Confrancesco is going to take off, goes in for the layup. Pretty much unchallenged on that one. 1:40 left to go here in this contest. Same thing again, another breakaway layup there by Liam Jones. And I think Coach Cavalieri this time wanting to take a timeout here to try to regroup a little bit. Couple of quick baskets rattled off there on points on turnovers. Proctor lead now is 50-44 with 1:30 left to go in this contest. Okay, timeout over with 1:27 on the clock left to go in regulation. Mounties Will Mormondo with the top of the circle. Mounties down by 6, 50-44. Got a little bit urgent here to try to put some points up. There's Isaiah Reed's shot in front of the basket. Not going to go. Big rebound there by the Phantoms. Riley Ujair got the rebound. Cameron Confrancesco here with it. Look for Proctor to use up some time here. They are doing here this possession. Ujair shot over in that right corner. And there will be a foul. That might be three there, right? Shooting three. All right, so it is going to be a foul on Isaiah Reed. Just picked up his third foul, and that is indeed going to be 3 shots from the free throw line. So number 32 for Proctor is Riley Ujair. Riley is a freshman guard. He'll shoot 3. Okay, Nick Bauer just collected a foul. I think they thought they were going to be shooting here. They're not. Each team with 4 team fouls. We have 29 seconds left to go in the contest. 51-44. Proctor leads it. It is Proctor possession. All right, ball gets loose. Mormondo coming up with it for MSJ. 14 seconds. Will Mormondo's shot from 3-point range is no good. Saved in bounds by Isaiah Reed. Real good hustle there to jump across that baseline there. Saves it in play, but still going to be out of bounds. Three seconds, 2 seconds on the clock. And a very good JV contest will come to an end. So it's going to be Proctor that wins this one. The visitors will win it 51-44. As we see the guys lining up here for the final handshake at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. So very good JV contest. Congratulations to both teams for a game well played. And it is, again, Proctor that will take the win. So congratulations again to both teams, and especially Proctor for this win 51-44 at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been a production on PEG TV. Thank you for watching.